let's get back into a little more offensive line talk here, because apparently we got somebody showing a little fight here, getting a little feisty here, and Brian Daboll's loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So let's talk about it here. Brian talking about James Hudson III, Esquire. Pinky's out. Pinky's out. Right. Says, I love it for an offensive lineman. You're always looking for offensive linemen that bring an edge. Again, we got to be smart. So what it's going to be in the fourth quarter when things get tough and somebody shoves you and pushes you. When you get tired, you don't want to do dumb things that affect the team in a negative way. But his edge and his personality have been a welcomed addition to the room. He's a very athletic guy, was able to play both sides of the ball, and he had a good play style. And now you get to know him at a different level. In the meetings, he's a pretty serious guy. I try to get him to smile once a day. Doesn't always work. He's had a good camp, playing there at left tackle every down, so we want that aggressive approach. Listen, yeah. Can I say I love hearing that you got an offensive line with some attitude. I love that you got an offensive lineman with some edge. I just don't like the offensive lineman you're saying has the attitude and the edge. Like, if you really want to go back to James Hudson III, Esquire, and see what you think about him, okay? Go back to the Browns game last year, guys. You know when the Giants were looking like had all-pro defensive line and they had like a Pop Warner offensive line? Guess who was on that Pop Warner offensive line? James Hudson III, Esquire.
It just gets funny every time you say it.
He's just not good. Like, I don't try to be like a jerk about it, because I openly admit these guys are all much better at football than I ever was. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy. Like I said, I can outplay them or whatever. I can't outplay them, but there are plenty of people in the NFL that can. That's what it boils down to.
Fair point.
Now, I can also tell you this. We have had horrendous tackles for years now. So he also could be an upgrade over what we've had. That doesn't mean he's the upgrade we needed. There's a difference. It's like your buddy that's dating the ugliest possible chick you've ever seen. And then all of a sudden, you're like, okay, could be worse. Like, you still got to say, like, you could improve, little buddy. You could improve.
Yeah.
You could do better than this. We've all had that conversation with a friend. It's okay. We're going to say it, okay? We're going to be open about it. We've all said it before. Like, you could do better. You're settling. We've all had that conversation with a buddy at one point.
Yeah.
Joe Shane needs to have the hey, you're settling talk with somebody, because that's what's going on right now. Like,
I mean,
a lot of money, guys. We're paying this guy a lot of money.
Through a dry spell.
Like, he's getting a little more money.
And that's what it is, Rob. We went through a dry spell. You know, you seen something over there. You was like, man, it's been a while. It's looking pretty good. You got sweat in your eye. You're like, I think we should do this. Take a couple more shots, and you know, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Yeah. Wow. Looking a lot better now after the fifth one or so. But that's where we at, man.
There's $12 million for him. We got Illuminor 2 years, $14 million. You know what? Then spend the $2 million extra and find yourself another Illuminor if you can.
Yeah, I don't know what they see in Hudson. I would rather have Tyree Phillips back, but I think he's hurt now or something like that, or I don't know what's going on with Tyree Phillips. But
I feel like, you ever had that food that you don't necessarily feel good after you have it, but you keep on trying it anyway? Like, I feel like that's Tyree Phillips for him. He's just not that good either. Every time you see him or talk about him, but it's just not. He's not good either. Like
with the Giants, though, the bar is low.
No, but that's the problem. That is the problem, that we've had such a low bar for so many years. We're willing to tolerate stuff we shouldn't tolerate. Like, same as we're all excited, like Russell Wilson's going to be some savior. The guy who's going on to his third team in 3 years.
But here's the thing, though. We wouldn't be talking about this, though, if Ezeudu would have panned out, Evan Neal would have panned out, or even that Marcus McKethan dude, who I guess he's gone now. But we wouldn't have discussions about James Hudson and Tyree Phillips if some of these guys or one of these guys would actually perform. JMS, somebody step up.
But here's the problem with that.
Just be Andrew Thomas and the guy you signed in free agency.
Stop trying to make guard tackles. That's the damn problem. Stop trying to make guard tackles. Like, it's funny because most times you go, this guy's a little too small to play tackle in the NFL. Let's move him to guard. And then somebody's like, well, it's not that easy. And they're not wrong. Don't get me wrong. But it's like the Giants have like, that's not easy. Let's try the opposite way. Let's move guards to tackles. That sounds to be easy then. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. Josh Ezeudu is a goddamn guard. We've now seen that Evan Neal can't play tackle, even though apparently he came out of the womb as a tackle, according to him. But he can't play tackle.
Go back in the womb and come back out of guard. Then. All right, how about
poor mother? Oh my God.
That's going back in. Let me assure you of that. Probably heard enough the first time. It was much smaller back then. But I'm just saying, like, that's the problem. Is that for years we have tried to convert people from guard to tackle for some reason instead of just going and getting some goddamn tackles. And then we're getting guys off the couch, looking at you, Pew, who I still respect you for doing it. But again, guard, not a tackle. We're getting guys off people's practice squads last year. Just go ahead and treat the position for the importance of it. Yeah. And going out overpaying for a guy who you just embarrassed last year. In a year that you got the 3rd overall pick, which tells you how many teams you were embarrassing. When you embarrassed him last year, that's not the guy you like. I'd love to be the guy in the room when I watched the tape of the Browns and Giants game last year going, that tackle we keep going
I see something in this guy.
I wonder if he would come
here. Yeah, going up against that line too.
Yeah.
But again, man. Yeah, I don't think they know how to find tackles.
No.
I think that's it, because Andrew Thomas was drafted by another regime and Jermaine Illuminor was drafted by another team.
And he went because he's worked with Carmen Bricillo. Now this is his 3rd team. Just he's a Bricillo guy, not a Daboll guy. He's a Bricillo guy.
Exactly. So I don't think they know how to find talent on the offensive line like that.
Maybe they should. I think that is.
Yeah, you want to be analytical, Joe Shane? Yeah, ChatGPT.
Maybe they could create like a Dr. Seuss book about it or something. Maybe that's
1 draft, 2 draft, 3 draft, lose.
Did you see that, by the way, that we did what we did?
Oh
gosh, it was insanity here. What we did. Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah, we did a whole series of Dr. Seuss books that were converted for Giants fans. Like the Dak is so whack. Maybe we should come up with one like how to find like how to discover talent at the offensive tackle position, how to develop it. Well, listen, I shouldn't say that. I have faith in Bricillo. I actually have faith he can develop guys because JVR was also crap when he was with the Jets and ever the team before he went to Bricillo too. So I actually have faith in Bricillo. But you can't put guards to tackle and expect him to work magic. He's not Harry freaking Potter.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Carmen Bricillo.
Again, a pirate.
Marcus Bowe.
Listen, Marcus Bowe, same thing. Like I heard they're moving him. I should say moving. They're trying to keep him at tackle in the beginning. That scared the crap out of me because he's way too light to play tackle. I don't know if he needs to also go off to the Golden Corral as well. But like he's a guy that point blank doesn't have the size right now to be a tackle. But I'm hearing they're putting him in all 5 positions. They've literally moved him all over the place, which tells me one of two things. One of two things means he's not playing any position well, or he's playing every position well. And I hate to say because I like the pickup, but it leads me to think it's probably the first one. He's not playing any position extremely well. And he is a project, guys. I said that from the get-go. He is like the Jackson Dart of offensive linemen. Like,
well,
I don't want
the thing, but the thing about it is, he's a rookie, so of course he ain't gonna be playing any of the positions well. He's still learning, but he ain't gonna learn if he gotta learn 5 different positions. Keep him at one spot. That's the problem with these dudes.
Guard.
It drives me insane. Just put him at guard. Let him learn. Don't move him around. Play guard. What position am I playing? Guard. Where am I playing at today, coach? Guard. Where am I playing at today, coach? Guard. Not, oh, well, today we need you at center. Tomorrow, next week, we're going to play left tackle and then the following week, we're going to put you at right guard.
He did in college that way. They're listing him here as being just at 300 pounds. And again, we talked about it before. People lie all the time on that kind of stuff. That's not, unheard of there. Let me see if I can find. I'm curious if I can find his height and weight at Purdue specifically, because watch it be much lower, and they just changed it at that point there. Let's see. They got him as 303, but again, that's his combine weight. 305 I'm seeing here. I was seeing, remember, Rob, what did we say? It was like 290 or something like that when we scouted him initially, I think.
I think so. Like,
I don't think he hit 300 pounds.
He's a lean guy. We seen him at the Senior Bowl. Did an interview with him at the Senior Bowl, but he's a leaner player. You know what I'm saying? He's a leaner player. More of the athletic type. But that's the team. They're trying to build this basketball-ish type football team. I don't like the philosophy, man. That's why you get so many mismatched players, and they trying to put players at different positions because they're trying to build a team, but they don't have the correct players because of drafting the wrong guys or signing the wrong guys or whatever it may be.
Is it safe to say we are the Isaiah Simmons of football teams?
Yeah.
And that's not a compliment, guys.
They don't. What do they really do well? Like, we hope they're going to hang their hat on this defense this year. At least I hope so. But in past seasons, what did the Giants really do that well? Nothing. Just like Isaiah Simmons. Just doesn't do anything well at all, really. It's kind of mid at everything.
Exactly. And that's being nice. Jay says, like Rob, they aren't taking them off vacuums to sell cleaning supplies. It'd be nonsensical. Damn straight, because that's what Rob does. Rob sells vacuums like no other. Anyway, guys,
thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip,
then you will love the full episodes too.
Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.